excited are you?
So excited.
I can tell. You're so cute. We had just arrived at the project house when we received this video and a panicked phone call from Finley letting us know that she spotted a swarm. So naturally we had to pack back up and head home in hopes that Ted would be able to capture it and place them in a hive. You did great spotting that.
I just can't believe it.
All right, so the game plan is try to cut that branch and then let this swarm fall right into this empty hive. Whether or not it's gonna work, I don't know. It's the first time ever doing it. I'm so excited. I'm sure these are my bees anyways, but it's still just so cool. It's windy. That cluster had a queen somewhere like inside that whole conglomerate that was there. So I cut the branch and I just shook him down in there. So hopefully the queen went down. I didn't see her at all. But if she's in there and she likes it in there and the bees like it in there, they should stay. And now I'll have 4 hives. I guarantee this is from one of my hives. I won't know until I go in there. See them on the front of the hive there? They're fanning. What that means is they are trying to tell all these other bees flying around that, hey, the queen is inside here. This is our new home. So cool. Isn't it?
Very cool.
There's bees, they bring in pollen back already. I just saw one with the pollen sacks just full. Good job.
How excited are you?
So excited.
I can tell. You're so cute.
I love bees.
I know. So today we are tackling the asbestos floors.
It's gotta go.
It's gotta go. We do have reason to believe that possibly the hardwood floors under it are salvageable. So
You could just go right over the top of this stuff. The safest way it would be go right over the top and don't disturb this. But we are, like Jen was saying, we're gonna try to salvage the hardwood floors that are underneath that as long as they continue on.
So according to the Minnesota Department of Health, we've got everything we need. We've got our respirators, we've got our little suits, 3 mil contractor bags, duct tape, they said rubber boots, safety glasses, and boxes. And you also need a solid waste transfer station that accepts friable material, and friable just means that it can crumble under hand pressure. We do have a hose that we brought inside to wet the floor down as we go to prevent the asbestos particles from, flying all around.
Wish us luck! Oh, you look cute.
I look like a Michelin man.
Test spot right there before we decide to rip the whole floor up. Although I'm glad that we ripped it up. Maybe we're just being too impatient. Okay, so we've had a little bit of a disruptive day, but we are on our way into town,
to bring the tiles.
bring them to the dump. And we ended up ordering a wallpaper steamer per the recommendation of our friend Lori. Thank you, Lori, for recommending that method to us.
We called everywhere and
called
no one's got them in stock. So
we ended up having to order one.
the wallpaper steamer is for, because the tiles are up. The tiles came up perfectly fine. No issues with that. But there's a glue underneath that we thought we were very hopeful, that we could just spray it down, saturate it with water, and then it would just scrape up, but that's not the case.
That was not the case. We saturated it, we let it sit for a while, we scraped it, we used a razor scraper, a putty knife, we tried a bunch of different things, and it just wasn't coming up.
We hope that this steamer will, it's going to be tedious, but
very tedious.
It's going to save us. The hardwoods look really nice actually under there. Like they've never even had a finish on
It's like they put them in and then they just slap the asbestos on it.
So that's on hold for now. We are going to move these bees from obviously the top of the sandbar. It's probably not the best spot for them.
And we can't use the sandbar anymore.
I've been blessed by God with a 4th hive, so that will take that place right there. Yeah, we got another package of bees, basically. What do you think, Finley?
I think it's really cool.
Time for ice cream?
Yeah, time for ice cream.
I promised the kids ice cream. How's that ice cream?
Martha. Nice fart.
They don't know.
Finley and I are just outside of the county building. It's our public hearing today for the conditional use permit for the being able to do the treehouse.
My motion is this use does conform to our St. Louis County land use plan. It is very compatible with the existing neighborhood. His use also will not impede the orderly development and improvement in the surrounding areas, as this is a large parcel of land. The location and character of proposed use is consistent with desirable pattern of development for St. Louis County. On-site wastewater standards shall be followed. All setbacks shall be maintained within the planned development campground. All local, county, state, and federal regs shall be met, and signs shall be in accordance with St. Louis County's zoning ordinance 62, and that is my motion. Support.
Okay, treehouse project is back on. Tears of joy here.
Who needs keys? So I've got to install this lever bypass meter. It's for Minnesota Power. This was a requirement. When I ordered it, it was supposed to be here at the beginning of June. So I checked on it from Menards and they said the estimated shipping date was gonna be August 28th. And we can't go without power that long. But I was able to find this meter at a different box store. So thankfully they had it in stock, got it shipped. And so yeah, if we're all over the place, that's why. Now I know why people time-lapse that, because that was actually a bugger to get out of there. Gianna, can you come here for a second? I need you to hold this. Don't move it.
Okay, let me just get it.
I just gotta tack it in.
Okay,
You got it?
Yep, I've got it. Oh, there's a mosquito on my wrist. Oh, it moved. Oh. Sorry, I didn't do that. got the mosquito on my wrist. Thank you.
Hey, hon. Can you go outside and pull that pipe out just a little bit? Can you hear me? So pull it out. Keep going. Too far. Just stop. I gotta move this pipe. This is a drain line for the kitchen, and I'm guessing that the electrical inspector is not going to be okay with this connection here going right over our electrical panel. So, and it's just a bugger to try to get all the piping and stuff to get the new service in. So I'm just going to disconnect that. So. Why is it moving? Are you moving that? We gotta get some music going or something, because I got the can't fish with both kids stuck in my head. Oh, you can't fish with both kids. Throw one overboard. Okay, let's see if there's any water. Yucky. Yummy. Come on. Ooh. Ooh. That went down the shirt. Come on. You can do it. Let's go in the other room. Touchdown, Tigers. That still isn't going to work. I just have to dry fit all this stuff. Oh, that's a knuckle buster. And get it cut before I glue it in. Still not far enough. First knuckle buster. Ooh, that is satisfying.
Isn't it? Okay, so the generator just ran out of gas. And while I've been sitting here steaming, I've had a lot of time to think about this whole floor project. And I think what I'm gonna do before I spend any more time on this floor is I'm going to, next time we come, I'm gonna bring my little orbital sander with some 80 grit sandpaper and just do a little test spot to see how it works on whatever little bit of adhesive is left on the floor. If it gums up, we may need to abort this whole plan. We're trying to salvage these floors just because I would hate to rent like an actual floor sander and it gums up and then I've wasted all this time. I mean, it's gonna take me probably 10 hours to get all this paper up from the floor. So we'll see what Ted says when he gets back. But oh, I can tell that steam has made it rather humid in here. My hair is like getting curly.
This is what you call adult Play-Doh. Duck seal. Oh, of course I don't have a flathead. This isn't a how-to video because I'm not a licensed electrician and I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
That's not true.
But if you guys are watching this and you want to know how to do a new 200 amp lever bypass meter, comment below, because I have some really good video people, well, people who put videos out about all this, and everything that you're seeing me do I learned from them. So it's the adult Play-Doh comes out, and you can see if you go on the inside, kind of smush through, you can tell it came through on all the screws. Just kind of seals everything off. We'll leave that in there, so I'm sure the inspector is going to ask if we did that. So it's a little thing.
You scared up there?
A little bit. I don't have the nicest ladder. So you don't really necessarily need this piece. This is for like if you were going underground. So like if the frost heaved it up, you know, this would move up and down. I'm just using it because it's just going to make it easier to connect these 2 points together. It's for frost. It's not for this application, but it's just going to work for what I need it for.
Did you pay more for that little frost heave thingy?
I shouldn't have bought it. But it's going to make my life easier, so it's worth it, right?
Yes.
See? So much easier. So now we'll fish that line down into here from the outside, and then we'll be able to go up to the meter and then call it a day, I think.
There it comes.
Any more?
It's like a little Tootsie Roll.
Like boats, my love?
That's what I was looking for.
Don't cut yourself.
I'll try not to, Aunt Bethany. I'm going to turn these to 250 pounds per square inch.
Okay.
All you can hear is the Minnesota bird. Thank you. I worked hard on it.
Oh, that's where it's going in. I'm not even gonna tell you where I thought it was gonna come through at. And like I literally watched you put it in the wall.
Where did you think it was going?
I was like filming like right there.
Like it's gonna come out of here.